$1,150 for a PS5.
No, I'm good.
Brand new PS5 disc version, still in factory sealed box, purchased from GameStop. Receipt available to prove proof of purchase.
Oh god, we're on the wrong thing.
What do you mean? Can you just see us right now? Hi guys, how's it going?
Hello everyone, welcome back to our talk show.
I didn't want to do the opening
I did
today.
not want to do the opening for some reason.
It was like, fuck you and your opening, Josh.
I know.
God damn it, spend a bunch of time doing the opening and just fuck that opening.
It's one thing or another. Last week we wouldn't load.
Right next to last week, you wouldn't load at all.
Not one bit.
At least said our talk show before it just started not to. Oh, lovely.
At least our mics are working.
Well, at least our mics. That's new all in itself.
That one time we did a half an episode without your mic. We could hear Adam.
Yeah, that's always important.
Always important. So, welcome to our 62nd episode. Welcome everyone to our talk show.
62.
62.
A year and 10 weeks. 52 weeks is a year.
Oh, yeah.
Plus 10.
Wow, 10 weeks.
We're already 10 weeks in, you know.
Holy shit.
Almost up to 2 years already.
Let's take a break.
How's everybody doing today?
Oh, it's on camera. Over here.
It's nice to see everybody as usual.
Hi.
Hi, we got a great show for you today.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start at any time Josh is ready.
All right, you ready for the question of the day?
What is our question of the day?
PS5 or Xbox Series X?
Ooh, I'm gonna pick neither.
How about in a couple of years?
Maybe in a couple of years we'll talk about
After
the PS5.
The glitch.
After the overheating stops.
Just imagine, I just bought a computer. Oh man, it's overheating.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't happen.
It wouldn't happen because a lot of times, when you have computers like that do the same thing as the consoles, they run water through.
I saw the specs. I know they were talking about how big the Xbox is versus the SD Xbox and the PlayStation, but like when you build a computer, it's like trying to fit all that stuff into this.
Right.
And going, why is it overheating?
Well, Best Buy reported their display starting to smoke. So I imagine if it had kept on, it probably would have caught fire.
It's probably just the cooling mechanism. When you have a high-speed computer, everything that has a whole like 6 fans in there.
I'm gonna be frank, right? So, if I'm being honest, any true gamer, right, and Bo will vouch for this, any true gamer knows, or who's bought any of the Sony systems in the past, knows the very first version is garbage.
Yeah, it's not Nintendo and Nintendo 64 when everything's 8 and 16-bit or 64.
Right, where they had to get it right the first time.
Right, you're putting a well, they've had processors, but this is like specifically a Radeon computer processing graphics card.
Any actual gamer knows that the first version of every system
be buggy.
Is garbage.
It's going to be buggy.
Right.
Remember the first PS3 that opened like this? But it was backwards compatible.
Right. Well, they took the whole disc, because originally it kicked the disc out.
Yeah.
And
oh no!
Changed
remember you opened like this, so you had to put it in.
Right. But that again was a second or third version.
That's the first one.
No, it was not.
No.
Absolutely not.
And then we all know it gets smaller.
The first version of the PS3 was huge.
Yeah, for a reason. Oh, and you could flip the thing up, and it had all the SD drive, and it had everything like a computer had.
But it also had the disc, like the PS4 has, where it slides it in.
Yeah.
Okay, and then later on,
that
they removed that, and they had a sliding version.
Then they bring it back.
Right, then they bring it back and stuff like that. You know, and that's just like...
Or it gets smaller.
Or it gets small. Well, it always normally gets smaller.
Less memory.
Right, less memory. And less power, stuff like that. Just like the thing is...
Then we go pro.
Right, it's like...
Get bigger again.
Right. So you know the whole... the day that they were set to be pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Right. It's completely sold out of both Xbox and PlayStation 4.
Yeah, when you went on PlayStation's website, it directed you to like Best Buy or Walmart. Remember, you couldn't actually order from Sony.
It's like, you need to go somewhere else because we don't have them. And then, like I said, come to find, now people are on there selling them for $1,000, $1,200,
oh yeah,
$800.
Those hustlers.
Some guy was just selling his for $650.
Still profit.
Like
still 150.
Yeah, it's still profit, but it's price gouging
for the rest of them, not the 650 one.
Right. Well,
you gotta make a profit.
Well, I mean, the thing is like
they're flipping them.
Right.
Cost and demand.
That goes back to that. You're gonna catch kids who don't know any better, just want the PS5, or adults who are part timers. You know, they're basically Batman. All they do is fucking play at night or something for a couple of hours, and then the system's fine for that if you're only playing a couple hours a day. You know, but then you get people like me who that's what I do during the day is I play video games. Right, so sometimes I'm on it anywhere from 2 hours to 16 hours, depending on what I'm doing.
Plus, people watch Netflix on it.
Right, Netflix, use the disc drive to watch Blu-ray and DVDs, and but that's what a lot of people do. So again, that's the big problem. Xbox hasn't reported as Microsoft's keeping their problems a little bit under wraps.
They have a different motherboard,
but they're still having some of the same issues. They're not having the overheating issue as much because they're bigger.
At least it doesn't sound like a freaking jet engine.
Yeah. Right. Apparently, reportedly, the PS5 is
quiet.
No, it's not. People are reporting humming noises coming from it, like it's already been filled up with smoke. So it's a uphill shit show.
Did you get the warranty?
Huh?
Did you get the warranty?
Oh man, I'm never gonna get it.
Remember when Xbox, you could send your Xbox in when you get the red, green, and death, and they'd fix it?
Right. Yeah.
They didn't really fix it. They sent you another Xbox.
I'll get it next year or the year after.
I waited. I think it was like 3 years before I got a PS4. Because like you always say, which is common, like they were selling PS2 games until 2012, for God's sakes.
They're not going to stop making PS4 games.
It's going to come out for both.
There's very few games that are PS5 exclusives.
Yeah, I can't. I think no, because Miles Morales is PS4.
I know, but there is a few games.
But then again, you need a 4K TV.
Dark Souls new game, which isn't Dark Souls, it's Demon Souls.
Yeah, but people don't understand. You need the 4K TV to get the full experience of the PS5 or Xbox.
One place was selling a bundle.
Yeah, all together.
It was a PlayStation,
a TV,
an extra controller, I believe, and a couple of games.
HDMI cord that has to go for the 4K TV.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
You can't just put regular HDMI cable.
No,
It'll play. but you won't get that frame rate that you wanted or what PlayStation's offering you.
That's just like that. A lot of people are reporting that it's buggy and very glitchy. Like when we're rubber banding on Apex, they're saying it's like that.
Oh.
They'd be flying through the city. Next thing you know, you're falling to your death.
Well, they made this, and technically, only the tech geniuses could actually do the correct settings and everything because they know what the hell they're doing. Not your regular person who's hoping to get that PS5 experience.
Well, here's the other thing, right? So you got, originally, everything was done by beta testers.
Correct.
Right? You'd have people who would test systems and games
Grandma's
and things
boy.
like that. Right. But now they do like they do with cigarettes and vape pens, right?
Wait, the focus group?
No, the customer is right? Because when they put out vape pens, they don't know what's going to happen, right? 10 years from now, they don't know what's going to happen to your body because of that. But you're the guinea pigs. So that's what they do. They just build all the systems. They're like, yep, this is cool. That works. Great grand. Let's ship them out. We'll figure out the bugs later. Take it back, and then we'll make a new version and make them buy that version.
Oh, so they're getting it from Apple.
Basically. Yeah.
The screen is 1 inch taller. $1,000.
Right.
What else does it do? You get a big old screen.
Right. We're not going to tell you about all the bugs or anything else like that. We're just going to wait until you figure out the bugs, report it to us, then we're going to fix it and sell you a new phone.
All right, that was a lot for question of the day.
Yeah,
Thank you for the detail.
Well, whenever we talk about gaming and stuff like that, I like to
No, I don't blame you.
really get into it.
Our mentions this week is that we plan to have more guests on. Eventually we get Bo, Sammy, Justin again.
Yeah, it just depends on like what they're doing, and
We just been busy, or you've been busy.
Well,
I've been busy with work.
I've been busy. Bo can't get his schedule straight ever.
The Discord's been glitchy.
Discord's been glitchy.
But I'm planning
Sammy lives in a sovereign country.
Justin had the whole Halloween all month.
Yeah, Justin had Halloween all month. We had him twice on anyway, so. All right, so what's our charity for today? I guess I should probably.
The passing of Veterans Day that passed recently.
Yeah, Veterans Day just went past, so our charity for this week is Hope for the Warriors. It's at www.hopeforthewarriors.org, which the link for will be below as usual. And like my esteemed colleague over here said, it's for veterans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Didn't we do another veteran charity a while back too?
We do a lot of charities.
We do a lot of charity. That's what happens when you do a different charity every week.
We try. We try to bring awareness to people.
Well, it's just
Every
like
5 years.
It's
fun. It's on there.
Yeah, it's like shit. Might as well.
Before the talk show hosts were doing it on YouTube, we did it on YouTube first.
Right, and then
as a talk show.
Then the talk show hosts decided to do
it.
And it wasn't like, oh, let's give DJ and Josh credit because fuck those noobs. I'm the Tonight Show. I can do whatever I want.
Meals on wheels.
That's it. But yeah, so it's like I said, it's a charity to help,
our returning who fought for the country.
Right, returning veterans.
We thank you.
And old veterans, and we always thank the veterans for.
Or anyone still in the service.
Or anyone still in the service. For
protecting our freedom.
Yep, our rights and freedom and our democracy.
Link below.
Don't forget. www.
You missed the W.
Yeah,
3 W's.
www.hopeforawarrior.org. Don't forget to like
and subscribe.
And
share.
Yep. All right, so viral news this week. What do we got, Josh?
Our first viral news comes from Microsoft. Microsoft announced, please don't blow vape smoke into your Xbox Series X. Because there was a trend on TikTok trying to say that the Xbox is overheating, and so they would blow the vape smoke and the thick vape smoke.
Yeah.
And then Microsoft tweeted saying, I can't believe we have to say this, but please do not blow vape smoke into your Xbox Series X. It avoids the warranty.
If it had been 30 years ago, they'd be blowing cigarette smoke in that bitch. And I want to know what they're going to do about the people who's fucking smoking weed in their rooms while they're trying to play Xbox. They
really flowed into it to have because the fan's on top, so it goes like this, so it circulates up.
Yeah.
So it shows like it's on fire. I don't know why people keep using negative things to try to get famous or whatever, but like Xbox is like, that's not how that works.
But did it actually show the person taking the vape hit, or did it just show the Xbox steaming?
One guy, they did it. It went around viral. And then the guy uploaded the wrong video of him blowing into it, and he didn't edit it right. So he got caught.
I like there was...
And you know how there's different smoke from fire and the degree of it, yeah.
Well, it's like, I like the one lady who was like, overheating problem, PS5, this is how you solve it. And she filled up her tub and threw the whole PS5 in the fucking tub. Oh, man, that was amazing. I wouldn't do it because I don't got $500 to fucking waste. I imagine it was just the box.
Did you see the trend they had? You know how the women do whatever they want or ask the husband for like purses and stuff, and they do whatever they want. Yeah. And now it's the guys asking their girlfriends for PS5s, and the girl's like, "Can I peg you?" Like, oh, for a PS5?
I like the
to play Grand Theft Auto again.
You ever seen one of the pictures with the real skinny guy with the big ugly fat bitch?
Yeah.
And it's like PS5 secured. I'm like, that's fucked.
That's fucked up.
That's totally fucked up.
Wow. Our next news also has to do with PS5 and Xbox Series X because it launched this week.
Right.
Launch failure, how we fought to buy the PS5 and Xbox Series X. So apparently, Walmart only did an online thing. You couldn't go in the store. And computer hackers and all those other good people put up bots to buy the PS4s, or 5s, I mean. And Walmart didn't have a security thing for that. So when you try to go, because they had different times to buy it, and you would put it in your cart, go to checkout, nothing, because the bots would have bought them first, because they're robots.
Funny.
Yeah, so no one could buy, unless you pre-ordered, but no one could buy the new PS5, and it was a whole glitch system. So, like, no one's set up for this kind of, like, the scalpers.
It's just so crazy.
All people's main objective was to buy just to resell at a higher price.
I can't wait to see all the YouTubers that are, like, mid-play when their shit melts the fuck down and they're, like, screaming. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't even know how.
Like,
I'm guessing the computer, would have a graphic or capture card. But again, you're going from a new HDMI thing. I guess you would have to have a... Right, they're going to have... Because they're not going to stream what the TV is unless they have a fucking 120 hertz fucking monitor.
But you know all these rich fucking YouTubers, man, they can just go and get a whole new TV or whatever they need. Like, they got the money.
So I'm pretty sure it can handle the stream.
Right.
Like, we couldn't. This computer melt down.
Probably.
Because it would not keep up with the frame rate.
No, well, again, the frame rate would be shit anyways because the PS5 and Xbox X don't work right.
No,
that's not really a problem.
That's not really a problem. Next year,
right? When it does what it says it's going to do, then we might have an issue.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's like, did you see PS4 updated itself and put remote play for your PS5 so you could play your PS5
Apparently
through your PS4?
You can play your PS5 remotely like how we did on our phones playing PS4.
But that's dumb.
I don't.
Why would it? That's because it overheats, right? So they want what they want to do. Yeah, but if you're playing it on your PS4, it won't overheat.
Okay, any streamer knows, or anyone, even gamers know, that even we have hard times because we're on Wi-Fi. Playing a game is hard enough on Wi-Fi. If you're playing like Apex because it glitches, they always tell you to hardwire it. So when you play a remote play on your PS5, it's going to be glitchy too.
Right.
So, like, I don't know why they even add that. Because I remember trying to play on the laptop, because you can play anywhere, whatever, as long as your PS4 is in the room. It's like, it went straight from 1080p to 360, and it's all blocky. So what are you going to do with your PS5? Be blocky? You could have got the same game for your PS4.
Looks like fucking Minecraft on your PS5. Like, if I wanted to play Minecraft, I'd have thrown my PS4 out.
No, it has Minecraft too.
Huh?
It has Minecraft.
Yeah, but it's gross.
It's gross. It's like playing Sims.
Nobody likes Minecraft.
Playing Sims on a console.
Yeah, it's just disgusting. All right, moving on.
Our next viral news. Six Flags Magic Mountain will partially reopen next week. Yay!
Disney's been open.
Partially open.
So speaking of our...
Listen, all the news is the damn election and coronavirus, okay?
Right. Speaking of our parks and stuff like that here in Florida, a lot of them have been open.
Thanks, Santos.
Right. There's there was a food and wine festival happening in Orlando at not Six Flags, Epcot.
Yeah.
There last week, and me and my wife, we were watching a movie the other day on Netflix. I think Netflix is stealing all those actors and stuff that Disney laid off.
You think?
Yeah.
I thought it was just the park people.
Well, but why do you think the park people all the actors that work at the Wave, like the women who are Elsa and stuff like that, or the men that are Gaston?
Yeah.
When you meet them.
Gaston.
They work there because they want to be picked up for Disney movies.
Ah.
And they figured it's their foot in the door. So now you've laid off 2,800 of them. Right, Netflix is moving up towards the forefront
they'll get the news anchor people. You saw the movie. It was actually a news anchor in the movie as a news anchor.
Right.
That's authentic.
Well, they turned around and fired her for that, but
yeah.
which
she got the Netflix money.
Which was bullshit. And facts life are, you did something with Adam, and you got fired
a year
for it.
ago.
Well,
how did you not know she took out time from work?
Think about it this way: how many people in Adam Sandler's movies aren't part of like Adam Sandler's little friend group?
That's true.
Okay.
Well, yeah, expands and grown-ups because of all the kids.
So you think she's not fucking worried? She's just like, Adam, I got fired for it. He's like, fine.
Next Netflix movie.
We got more movies coming up.
We always need a news anchor.
We always need news anchors. We'll put we've never had a woman news anchor before.
Sure they have. It's more
not in the movies. It's all been Will Ferrell and fucking his dickhead friends.
It's David Spade.
Just
Norman Donald. Anyone from SNL?
Evan Almighty.
That was an Adam Sandler. That was Jim Carrey.
I know, but
I was talking about people this with one of the police officers today because of the whole COVID and the entertainment business going down, except for Netflix. Netflix don't care that it doesn't go to theater. They just put that bitch right on top 10.
Nope,
and you're going to fucking watch it.
They're dropping movies like
Mind
it's crazy.
you, their whole subscription, unlike Amazon and stuff, because you can order it and stuff, and it's a bundle with Amazon, Hulu, and Disney+. But Netflix, you don't have to pay anything extra. All they care about is their $11.99 a month.
Right.
Right? That's it.
And then all their stuff on Netflix is able to watch. Like, I've never come across something on Netflix that I was like, oh, I can't watch that because I'm not a premium subscriber.
Yeah, nothing like that. Netflix is gonna has a big budget. They came a long way from the Orange is the New Black.
Still got motherfucking commercials, and Netflix was Netflix was before Hulu, right?
Well, Hulu is like 10% Disney. That's why
Disney doesn't even have that much goddamn commercials in it.
Yeah, but Hulu also offers live TV.
Mandalorian, and it's no, there's no commercials. You just watch
but Netflix got that budget.
Are you saying okay? So you're saying Netflix got budget, but Disney
apparently not, because you got to pay $30 for Mulan.
That's true. Well, because they still want to make their fucking money.
I don't remember watching anything on Disney Channel original shit. What the fuck? I didn't have to pay for that.
Disney paid their dues with their original. They started out original series and original movies. Like, if you go and look, Disney had enough backlog that they didn't have to worry about anyone else. They're like, we'll just put our shit out.
I like how they waited until they got the Fox contract. Like, not only can you watch our Disney movies and our Star Wars movies, but now we own all the rights to Marvel movies and TV shows.
Because they wanted Spider-Man.
They're like, oh, by the way, you can watch Simpsons on Disney now. Bam!
Yeah,
Launch it.
It wasn't anybody else. They wanted
30
Spider-Man.
seasons.
30 seasons.
Well, because Fox owns the rights to the cartoon Spider-Man. Sony owns the rights to the movie franchise.
Well, and then they got The Simpsons.
30 seasons.
I think it's more.
It's 32, I think. 31 seasons.
Yeah.
But again, you're watching Simpsons on Disney.
That all came from Six Flags. What we got next?
Nothing. Another Disney thing.
Oh, okay.
Affleck offers Disney millions to cast Duck mascot in movie.
Really?
Yeah. Affleck.
They already know we have like Darwin Duck and...
No, just the Affleck. Just to say Affleck during a Disney movie.
just to say Affleck during a
Because I'm sure the parents are like, I do need some money when I hurt myself and my insurance doesn't cover it.
I mean, I remember having Affleck. And
Affleck.
It was,
Jason had Affleck.
It was helpful.
Well, yeah, whatever it doesn't cover, yeah.
But
again, it's Disney. The kids are like, Dad, are you going to get Affleck?
Well, they want to get it in their head for the next generation. They're trying to get ahead of
Woody hurts himself. He's like, I'm going to get Affleck.
Hey, I'm going to get Affleck.
Fucking Lilo and Stitch. Stitch is like, Affleck.
Oh, Hannah means Affleck.
When Cinderella lost her fucking shoe and twisted her ankle, she got Affleck.
She got Affleck. Damn a prince. She don't need no man. She got Affleck.
And then I saw a tweet about Cinderella, and it was like, wait a minute. It's one that you get the conspiracy X-Files music behind it, and you get when you're high, you think of things. And it's like, if that shoe only fit her, why did it slip off?
Right. How'd it come off in the first place?
And it fit perfectly.
And why did that bitch fall down the stairs when it did?
Right, I twisted my ankle, fell straight to the ground. And it was heels, so you know it's a height differential.
Oh, God. Help. Help me, please. Help.
So Affleck wants all their Disney characters in Kingdom Hearts to say Affleck. Scooby's like, oh, Josh Godley. I need Affleck.
Affleck.
Every time Donald kills the wrong person, he's in the Affleck.
Oh, that kill stealing bitch. Well, me and Sonny were debating changing your name to Donald, right? Because you're always stealing our kills and shit.
Yeah, but can you call me like DD? I don't want to be known as Donald Trump, though. Okay.
No.
The Donald.
Oh, the Donald.
The Donald. Before
kill
this
stealing
one,
bitch is
before
just
this one, we had another Donald Duck actor just the same. Our last spiral news is a Florida man. Florida man arrested after drive-through meltdown over lack of lettuce.
Lack of lettuce,
yeah.
Right? Because I get mad sometimes. I tell them don't put no lettuce, extra mayo.
This is lack.
And there's extra lettuce.
No, this is
no
lack
mayo.
of it. As you can say, this was the tip of the iceberg.
Oh,
How
long you been
lettuce?
sitting on that?
I
feel like you've been working on that for 3 days.
No, it just came to me because it's like lettuce and iceberg lettuce.
No, I don't think it did.
20 years.
I've been waiting 20 years to tell that joke.
Tell a lettuce joke.
Oh, God.
But again, a lack of lettuce, this man freaks out. That's it. I'm done. Only in Florida. I gotta find Michigan man or something. Every time I go to a different state, it's like someone ate a kid or something. I'm like, I don't want to.
Somebody ate what?
It's always like something horrible in a different state. Like
you can't put
Texas man found in basement, like
fucking chewing on child's leg.
Yeah, like damn, I can't like. We're trying to do something funny viral.
Like, it's funny that this guy freaked out
over lettuce,
over some lettuce and shot 3 employees
in his fucking basement. Like, hey, did you hear about the Texas man, DJ? Like, you can't do anything bright side. They finally caught that serial killer who massacred that town.
Killed the whole town all by himself.
The whole town.
4,800 people with a knife.
Looked like Red Dead Redemption. Like,
speaking of that,
pocket knife.
I forget one of my favorite actors. He tells a joke. I think it's Chris Rock. He tells a joke about a guy who stabbed 78 people. Right? And he's like, how the fuck did you stab 78 people?
How did 78 people let you stab them?
He's like, I could maybe see the first 4. Right?
The other people got to catch on.
But then the 5th guy's sitting there like, ooh, he stabbed a person. Ooh, he stabbed another. Ooh, he stabbed another. Oh, shit, he stabbed me. Like,
we got to do something about this.
Like, right? I don't. A whole meltdown over some lettuce. I'd have just handed the guy some more. Like, here you go, man.
Oh no, he had to make his point for all lettuce people out there in Nikolai.
I try not to get mad when they fuck my shit up, unless like you give me a bun with no meat in the middle.
Like, yeah.
Like if I go to get a hamburger and you just hand me 2 slices of bread and some cheese.
It happened. When ordering the breakfast, every time I'm on DoorDash, it gets me every time when I go get the chicken biscuit for you. Under options, it could say no biscuit or no chicken. It was like, so when I just order a biscuit, like, why is that an option?
Can I just have a chicken patty? That's all I'm gonna eat.
Not even that. It has you the option of no patty.
Well,
so that makes it a biscuit.
And then I bet you they charge you the same price. No, they charge you 50 cents more for taking away something.
But again, when you're doing the whole process of the assembly line, it's not really taken away. It's just not putting on.
Right. But they charge you for it.
Assholes.
All right, is that all the viral news?
That is all of viral news this week because everything is coronavirus and Trump saying that he won the election.
Which we're not even going to talk about.
No, if you want to see it, go to every news outlet.
All right, just type in some type of news.
Trevor Noah,
you do what
Jimmy
I did,
Fallon.
right? You know what I did? Because I talk about this all the time. It's like if you're going to research in the news outlets and stuff like that, pick like 5 or 6 of them, right? Don't pick one fucking news.
Fox.
Take 5 or 6, right? Spread them out between each side. You know, you get Fox, you get CNN, ABC, CBS. I like to pull BBC up stuff because they keep.
But they're in London.
Right, they're in London, but they have offices over here, and they do keep track of what happens here in America, right? And unlike them,
need some kind of humor over there.
They're reporting exactly what's going on because they don't give a fuck either way.
It doesn't affect them.
Right, it doesn't affect them at all, so there's no reason for them to lie about anything. So you pull from, 5 or 6 different sources, you weed through the bullshit, find what each source is saying to be common, and then connect the fucking dots. Okay, watching the news is exact science. It's like if fucking Uncle Jimmy comes up and says, I know how to live long forever. Drink this bleach. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Then when they had the cure for COVID, this father and son thing, and people were buying it.
They did
their research.
So do your research.
But it's really bad with the Trump thing, and then we're gonna move on because even Fox News cut him off.
Yeah, even Fox was like, "Fuck that."
He's like, "I can't. No, never mind. I can't play this clip. I just
can't even." I didn't. He shut it down like that.
Shut it down. Yeah, no, it was playing like you have the thing like this, and you have everything running on the bottom. The guys in the corner replace the clip. It went from playing the clip of one of their people talking about, I guess, a fraud election, and it goes back to him, and he mutes them and goes, "I can't morally show you this."
I can't.
It's like, but then again, you go from like now it's getting bad when Fox News won't show you because it's Fox News.
Well, that's even like Fox News. Not everybody on Fox News is, one way or the other.
He told Fox News if Joe Biden got elected not to call him president or the next elected president. Yeah. It was again, it's stupid. Anyways, moving on. We're going to do something different this week for Trying the Wife's Cooking, knowing she made a delicious hamburger last night, bacon cheeseburger.
Right, we did not do the bacon cheeseburger. I think we had that on one night, though.
I just think you're just so used to eating her food, you just think all of it is.
I just think everything is because we're so far.
But we're going to do our top 5 of Trying the Wife's Cooking, which premiered Trying the Wife's Cooking after DJ's segment called Trying New Things on episode 31.
Right, which unfortunately 2 are actually from Trying New Things instead of...
No. Well, yours, yeah. But, so,
not the ones
Trying the Wife's Cookie premiered 30 episodes ago. Episode 31.
What we got? Do we want to do 5 down to 1, or do we want to do 1 down to 5?
I didn't number them. I just put the first one I put on was actually the first one she gave us, which our second one, which is breakfast casserole, which had a omelet.
I thought you said it premiered episode 31.
It did. I'm picking.
Oh, this one's from episode 38.
Yes.
So that's not the second one she gave us. That'd be like
so this is the overnight
7 away.
Yeah, because we just got desserts.
Ah, that's right.
Overnight sausage and egg casserole.
Okay,
was one of mine.
I thought this was a great idea. Everything just cooks at once. It's pretty. I mean, you should cook your sausage a little bit before you put it in the pan, right? Like get the outside nice and golden, cooked. Stuff like that cooked because you don't want raw sausage. And it had bacon and stuff in it.
With all your breakfast.
Right. It was basically hash browns.
And your top layer was cheese and egg.
Right. And it was delicious.
So good.
Okay. And it was a great way to make breakfast for a bunch of people without having to sit and dirty up 15, 20 pans.
Yeah, it's all in one pan.
That's what I look at, right? What I'm probably going to look at more, right, is how many dishes did my wife create to make this delicious food?
Because you have to wash the dish.
Because I have to wash the dish.
She's like, we used the deep fryer, we used the slow cooker, we used God damn it.
Right, used everything.
We used grease, DJ. Fuck, you know how hard it is to get grease out?
Now, the next one.
Redneck Home Fries.
I
liked it. This is mine.
Was that the one with the chili and the...
It was good.
I mean, it was good.
Episode 42.
Right? But I don't See, I'm a stickler when it comes to my food, right? You know what I want in my chili? Crackers, maybe a little bit of cheese on top.
Yeah, but she's experimenting.
Which is great and dandy and all that. But I'm a simple man. You know, it's my tuna. You know what I like in my tuna? Tuna. That's it. Maybe some mayo.
There was some
cheese.
cool recipes with tuna. I look for this week's dinner.
And I wouldn't eat any of them because I'd be mad that you wasted tuna.
Brent taught me how to make tuna casserole. It was delicious.
As soon as it got cooked, I'd pick it up and I'd throw it out and nobody'd eat. Because you just wasted tuna, so I might as well just throw it the fuck out.
So I can never have tuna casserole in this house.
Not in this house. You better go somewhere. You better go to Brent's.
Hey,
Brent, I made tuna casserole, but DJ keeps trying to throw it out the door. So I'm going to come over there and eat it.
I told him it was beef until he took the first bite, and he's like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, remember that time you ate my sub?
Picked it up and threw it out the door.
My next one is raspberry shrimp skewer, which is episode 44.
So now this one was
delicious.
I thought there was going to be more raspberry flavor to it.
No, it tastes more tangy.
Yeah, but it was the tang. You know, my brother used to make something like this, but with meatballs. Yeah.
Really?
He'd dump in a whole jar of jelly, meatballs.
That sounds good.
And then they were fucking delicious.
Is that how you got so big?
That's how I got so big. But no, this one was good. I love shrimp.
I love shrimp.
You know, I'm a seafood type person.
You seafood and you eat it.
Right.
Okay.
But I like the fish and stuff like
fish,
that.
Tilapia, sea bass.
I like lobster and crab. And
I went to Red Lobster, didn't even have lobster.
You went to Red Lobster and didn't have lobster?
I had the fish.
Red Lobster's kind of you know.
You like when they're still alive? You break that shit.
But
I've had crab meat. Huh? I've had crab meat.
You haven't had crab?
I have.
The artificial crab meat?
No, crab. Not the crab cakes.
I was about to say, crab takes a long time because you got to break all the legs open. But I like the seafood stuff. That's, you know.
I like seafood.
Yeah.
The next one we have is chimichangas.
So we didn't do this one on trying the wife's cooking, I thought.
Yeah, but it was too late. She technically cooked it.
I mean, technically, yes, she cooked. I didn't cook it.
DJ gets confused because he eats every night. So he's just like, right. I think that was on there.
Well, and we changed the name of we went from trying new things because we were doing like...
Oh, you were doing your vegan thing.
Right.
And then we did the keto.
Which, guys, if you haven't seen any of the episodes, go back and watch when I was vegan. That was
he was
fucking
happy
fun.
And then he was fucking vegan.
Oh man, I was so
hungry
excited.
all the time.
So
remember she took bread out of the house?
Well, you know.
Well, not bread. She just didn't buy it. He just goes, I can't have bread. And she's like, okay. And then she meant it.
It was my idea.
Well, it's good, the carbs and everything.
Right. And I need to go back to that, but it just...
Me too.
Fuck.
The diet's expensive.
Yeah. It's bullshit, too.
I didn't know how much wraps cost until I looked.
Started buying them?
Well, no, I mean, when my food stamps started running out.
But, so... You know, everybody knows chimichangas. Anyone who's seen Deadpool or anything like that.
I remember she made it. She's like, I'm not going to give you the recipe because it's chimichangas. Anyone can make chimichangas.
Right. Well, and there's so many different variations of it.
Yeah. I like mine with sour cream.
And of course, it was delicious.
Of course. She made it.
Because my wife made it. It's nice to not have to... that's the one constant I don't have to worry about.
Lying for 20 years saying you don't like her meatloaf?
Right. Well,
Spider-Man.
I make the meatloaf, so...
No, it was some Spider-Man.
I'm just saying.
He's like, oh, mine, he must be on drugs. He's eating your meatloaf. What's wrong with my meatloaf?
What was that?
I don't know. It's still on? Something got disconnected. They're still alive.
Was it
still working?
Was it your mic? Did you check your mic?
Yeah, I just looked.
Okay. All right, whatever.
We got a lot of things hooked up here. We have 2 USB fucking...
Yeah, there's 4 computers. Well, technically, yeah.
No, I mean, there's 2 USB hubs.
Jesus.
1, 2, plus there's 2 USB. Everything's hooked up USB.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah. Eventually, we have to get another computer. Okay. The one that can handle the streaming.
I have to get a second power bill, too. Jesus.
Fuck.
takes so much to run all this shit. All right.
Our last one is...
Last but very not least, it's actually one of the most common ones we make.
Bacon wrap chicken.
Right, bacon wrap chicken. Fucking delicious. It's not that hard.
Sounds like we made this.
Yeah.
We made them a couple times.
Right.
We wrapped the chicken and put it in the oven.
Well, you got to season it.
No, I was there.
You do the holy trinity.
You beat
salt,
the meat.
Pepper, garlic powder.
Onion powder.
You beat the meat. I just wrap it up. Wrap it up and send it in.
I heard it was your favorite pastime.
Favorite pastime. But like I said, it's bacon wrapped chicken. It's amazing. Also, the thing is with bacon wrapped chicken, blah 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 blah.
Take two.
I'm having a stroke. Right, we don't do that anymore.
I want to. Remember, I said I want to do other episodes that we recorded.
Fix all that. Yeah, I think that it feels more authentic this way, though.
And I said I wanted to try. I was doing a statistics test.
You're a statistic test.
Well, someone has to look at the profit margin.
You're a giant testicle. There is no profit margin.
My point exactly. And that's all we have for trying the wife's cooking.
Right. I was going to tell him when you cook the bacon wrap chicken, the top where the bacon will still be like a little pinkish. That is not because the chicken is not cooked. That's because
you're baking bacon.
Right. The bacon is bleeding into the chicken. A lot of people freak out. It's like, oh my God, the chicken didn't get cooked. It's like, no.
It's delicious.
It's not.
Just try it out.
It's not that. But it is delicious if you haven't tried the bacon wrap.
Might give you a heart attack.
You know.
Good possibility. Might give you a heart attack.
Also, if you want to know a secret, poke a couple holes in it, put a little pieces of butter inside of it.
I saw you did that.
Right. Make the juices.
Other reasons to give you a heart attack.
Yeah.
And we put cheese on top.
Oh yes, the one I did, I put cheese on top. With
provolone cheese on top.
Yeah, let that cook down and make a nice crust.
Oh, that was so good. Can't even tell it looked like hash brown.
No. All right, so that is it for trying the wife's cooking. That's the top 5.
Oh, trying the wife's cooking.
Trying the wife's cooking.
And she works really hard at it. She comes home from work on Monday night and goes to town cooking.
Yeah, late as fuck. Wonder what's for tonight's dinner.
Something with cheese.
Yeah, and bread. So that's
cheese and bread.
Cheese and bread. That's all that matters. All right. So damn, we're gonna be running into topic pretty late today.
Yeah, a lot to talk about today.
Jeez.
I know. It's like we're a real news show.
I always feel we should just do the news, man. Just do the fucking news
and go
home. Yeah, but do more news, right? Take it from 5 news to 20 news.
I would love it if we had other news than Trump and fucking coronavirus.
Got to search hard for it. hard.
No, I spent hours.
Spent hours on those 5.
Yeah, I did. Other than why did Olivia Wilde and what's his name break up? Like, I'm going to give a...
Our 4 or 5 viewers in here, how do you feel about
celebrities breaking up, and why? Why didn't Kanye West win the presidential election? Like
the same reason Harambe didn't, because they're not real people.
No, Kanye West is a figure of your imagination.
He really is.
He is Tyler Durden.
Figment of my imagination.
That was a Fight Club reference from 1998.
A few good songs, but it's been downhill ever since.
I'm not saying she's a gold digger.
So I suppose the topic of
binge-worthy shows and movie series or movie things during our COVID lockdown. What did we watch?
Right.
So first that we watched, or the DJ watched, was My Hero Academia.
Yeah, I do like the animes, and it is a really decent superhero.
Both regular and abridged.
Yeah, that's rough.
Because you can't tell the difference.
Right,
Injustice!
Right, made some memes, had some fun, But it's a really good underdog superhero story, so I like it.
Explain to them what Hero Academia is.
I just did. It's an underdog superhero story.
Well, actually, they go to school.
There's
schooling.
So the society
reminds me of One Punch Man, kind of almost.
Right. The society's heroes been around forever. They have rules and laws and schools to train heroes.
Yeah.
So that's not just willy nilly.
Yeah, I got a power. Let's go. I'm Ultraman now.
They're all regulated and it's
licensed. They have districts.
Right. But it gets pretty in depth, It's
Yeah, you told me the story of how one of the heroes gave the other guy their power or some shit like that.
right. There's
the main guy,
All Might, and he's looking for a successor. Which starts a whole new list of problems.
It's because of this show. We were gonna write a hero show. Remember that?
Yeah.
You and Adam, because of what happened in My Hero.
Oh yeah, I love the superhero premise that he was a superhero, but he was fucked up and couldn't be a superhero for more than like 2 or 3 minutes.
The brainstorming of a hero movie.
Yeah, it was good.
Speaking of superheroes, DJ also suggested anything on CW.
Yeah, any of the CW Arrowverse
shows, or now the CW verse.
Oh,
because Arrow ended.
Because Arrow's dead.
It's fucked up. They changed it. It's still Arrowverse.
Still the Arrowverse. But you got Flash, Arrow, Black Lightning now is part of
Batwoman. Now they added Stargirl and Swamp Thing.
Right. And Netflix, you can find and Legends of Tomorrow. Don't forget Legends.
We got Legends, Arrow, not anymore Arrow, but Flash, Stargirl.
The biggest problem is you have to start
Arrow.
Right?
It introduces the Flash.
Then halfway through Arrow, you have to start bouncing from Arrow.
No, second season. Second season had the Flash.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Okay, so not halfway. Then you got to start bouncing from Arrow to Flash.
Gotta watch the crossovers.
Right. So you basically have to start watching both of them
because they interlock.
Right. So watch one.
Even
and
Arrow
watch
went to the universe too.
Right, and then after you start that,
then Legends.
You've got to add in Legends. So far in.
And then watch all that.
Doing it that way is chronologically correct. Right, but it's a pain in the dick.
Yeah, no, I just get there and watch Flash.
Yeah, I did.
And then when there was crossovers, I watched that because Legends got weird. Did you see their promo? It's like, you guys are still on? Like all the CW shows or whatever, like did the thing for their intro during COVID. And he's like, congratulations. Wait, you guys are having another season? I thought you guys were canceled. Like they're just all making fun of Legends.
You can't cancel Legends. Oh, man.
Oh, our next movies, I guess, in series is Star Wars on Disney Plus.
Because you said binge-worthy.
Oh yeah, you have the whole series collection.
Right, you've got
including Clone Wars, Mandalorian, and the whole Star Wars movie collection.
Right,
and Lego.
All like 10 movies, I think it is.
9.
Is it 9?
Well, no, you're right.
No, it's 10.
11, because we have Solo and Rogue One.
Right.
So that's 11. You have 9 in the Skywalker franchise. Then you have Rogue One, which is a solo movie, and Solo.
I mean, that's 3 days of straight binge right there.
And then you have the Mandalorian season 1 and 3 episodes of season 2. Plus, they have all the Clone Wars.
Like each one of the movies is 9 fucking hours long. So
we can't forget the Clone Wars.
3 hours. It's 3 hours long, but 3.5 something.
Yeah, we go from kissing your sister to going, holy shit, this made something. Right. To going, why does he have the high ground?
Right, to go, fuck, now we have to go back and redo it.
Yeah, sometimes we don't count 1, 2, and 3. He's a pod racer.
A lot of people.
He has the Force.
A lot of people don't count 1, 2, or 3.
No, because it just makes me mad at the Jedi Council.
Right.
Thank God Luke Skywalker cleared that up in episode 8 when he's like, Sith, Jedi, all bullshit.
All bullshit. Doesn't matter.
Our next one is Rick and Morty.
Yeah, they finally put up Rick and Morty season 4.
Well, either all of Rick and Morty, you can just binge it.
Right.
Watching Rick and Morty is like watching that 70s show, but better. Like, you don't have to really watch in order.
No.
Except, remember, they switch universes, and there's a dead Morty and a dead Rick.
Right. And unless you're physically looking for,
Because they do Easter eggs.
Right. You can... There is an order to
Rick and Morty, yeah. Well, my favorite one is season 3's premiere when he had the Szechuan sauce. He's like, you see that, Morty? Your dad fucking betrayed me, and I got rid of him. We're going to keep doing this.
75 more seasons, Morty.
Or when
I just want that fucking sauce.
Or when Morty took over the Cynical and killed all the Citadel and all the Ricks. My Rick's coming to fucking get you. And if you think he's dead, then you're fucking wrong, because he's coming for you. What Rick hates the most is government and the government of himself.
Right.
And the president one, of course. You don't know who the fuck I am. I'm Doctor Who in this bitch. I could be God. Don't touch me. You're going to die. I warned him. Give my grandson a fucking selfie.
Yeah, that was funny.
So, if you guys are a fan of cartoons like that, like Family Guy, Rick and Morty, only way I can explain it, it's like it just keeps getting more extreme throughout the whole episode.
Back to the Future if Doc was a drunk.
With Doctor Who.
Right.
I don't do time travel, Morty, because if Ant-Man and Wasp can do it, then what's the point?
What's the point? Went straight after Marvel. That was funny.
The one I watched during the quarantine was Game of Thrones. I finished all of it because HBO was free. Remember? It was free on Hulu. Thank you, HBO.
Well,
you don't like GOT, man?
I respect your life choices.
Wait, it was one of the most popular shows.
I think if that's the way you want to roll, then I respect you no matter what.
I put My Hero Academia up.
It's not for me.
Oh, it's not for you. Well, the next one is Tiger King.
That was a little crazy too. It was oh my
Made a song,
Lord.
right? Carol Baskin. Remember that during COVID, it was all over TikTok. Like Tiger King.
Unfortunately, I see documentaries and I'm like, I wonder, right? And man, oh man, was this one of those documentaries that was? It had everything.
Fucking roller coaster.
It had fucking gay cowboys and suicide. And,
2 marriages to the gay cowboy.
Right.
He had 2 of them.
To 2 men who apparently weren't.
Volunteering your workers in a dangerous bit of lions, but don't pay them, but they get cool shirts.
Just, oh my Lord.
Cult looking motherfucking shit. And with the great ending of he tries to pay someone to kill Carol Baskin.
If you ever get a chance and don't need 8 hours of your life, 9 hours,
Tiger King.
Watch Tiger King.
Because you can't believe that they have licensing for these tigers, like in lions, like
it's just the whole thing was just
in America.
Crazy.
Shaq's on it. No,
right in our backyard. You know,
you can own a tiger.
Carol Baskin lives here in Florida. You know that, right?
What happened with Carol Baskin? This freaking prankster, YouTuber, stricter, and to being a Jimmy.
Oh, that was good. We should do that. Maybe she's probably wised up now.
They did it to other people. They try to do it to YouTube stars.
Yeah, they got.
The only problem is that 2 of the YouTube stars are friends.
Yeah, I heard that didn't go over so well.
It did not, but there's also some mentions that I didn't put pictures up for, which was McMillions.
Oh yeah, McMillions was another great documentary. Everybody remembers the McDonald's Monopoly game.
Yeah, that documentary was crazy.
So the documentary is about the McDonald's Monopoly game.
The mob.
And the mob, yeah.
The guy who ran it between the things would give the winning pieces and sell them as like gifts. I mean, like straight up 90s mob story.
That one was a good one.
And then you find out the spoilers. The grandmother is the one that snitched.
Right. But
there's also great other shows out there. DJ was watching basically anything. Adam Sandler. But we were on lockdown from March till May. So there was a lot of things you could have binged during that time. Dawson's Creek, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel. Netflix has a lot of old 90s and today's shows. Like Family Guy, of course, you could binge Family Guy or South Park for so many seasons. That 70s show.
Well, the way cable's gone out the door. Like, it's you're not worried about cable anymore as much as...
What's cable?
Right, nobody... DJ, this is 2020. We don't have cable no more.
Well, again, it goes back to the thing we want to watch, what we want to watch now. You just got upset about Hulu having commercials. Like, he's over here.
Right, 1:15 commercials.
Because they still have, like, we watched Masked Singer, which is on a cable network, like, or a regular network.
Right, and then I got to wait 1:15.
Trevor Noah is on Comedy Central, which is a cable network.
Right, but he doesn't get commercials on YouTube.
Well, no, I think he's back in the studio now.
We get a little bit of commercial on YouTube, you know, like the
ads.
The ads.
We can skip through them.
You know, but that's partly our fault because we all voted to have free internet. Right. Originally, it was either have free internet or not have ads.
We picked free internet.
We picked free internet. So the ads is the way they make their money.
Well, it's no different than commercials.
Why do you think Google and Facebook and stuff sell your information?
Oh, for sure.
They sell
the algorithm that makes you like suggestions that you like based on mathematical things.
That's why I never buy that shit. I'm like, fuck you, don't tell me how to live my life.
It's crazy because go on Facebook, dude. If you search like for right now, if you go, camera stuff on your Google, it'll show up on your Facebook.
She was searching for phone cases for my phone. It came up on my phone yesterday. Searching for phone cases for my phone, not for her phone.
I discussed, and I even wrote down filmmaking, and guess what pops up all over my freaking Facebook page? That's just discussing it.
They're listening to us.
Well, that's how you get your freaking... Get your clientele. That's how you...
Cell phone, I need $2 million.
This is how you get rich schemes.
I'm just gonna just $2 million. $2 million. $2 million.
Better computer.
Right, just into the,
2 million. What would you do with 2 million?
Huh?
What would you do with 2 million other than fucking own a mountain?
Loads of stuff. Yeah, 2 million is not enough to own a mountain.
You're right.
I need 2 billion
for your helipad.
For a mountain. Have a bat cave first of all.
I feel like you wouldn't want places you have to walk to. Like you don't want those Burry-Mac hallways. Your back hurts.
That's why I take the Ferrari to the...
You could be the first person that has that thing at the airport in your house that moves you across the...
the moving floor.
I'll be there in a minute.
Standing there smoking a cigarette like this.
It breaks down. You're like, I'm not going. I can't make it to the other end of the house.
Right. Never gonna make it. I'll have to have bedrooms around the house so I can take breaks.
Bedrooms and bathrooms.
Bedrooms with bathrooms and blunts.
In each room.
DJ,
I'll get there.
Southwest bedroom.
Intercoms.
Get the old Nokia walkie-talkies. Hey.
Boost Mobile.
They should bring those back.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
The walkie-talkie function.
They had some weird one on your app store during the power outage that you can connect with your friends with it.
Oh, Lord.
But,
you know what the problem with binging is? You don't get to move a lot.
And it's like the next episode.
Right.
And then you have that feeling it's going to... one of them, another one is Supernatural.
Or then you get like Mandalorian who does every Friday and you're like, at the end of it, you're just like, fuck. I want to see the next one right now.
Oh, that's why I haven't watched any of them yet.
You haven't watched any of them?
Because I want to.
Oh, spoiler alert, Baby Yoda's there.
I heard he ate eggs in the freaking...
Yep, there were spiders in the second one.
The internet was all pissed about him eating endangered species. Speaking of Baby Yoda, you know
a fake
internet was pissed, bro.
Species.
Internet pissed. PETA's coming up.
Now our babies will eat an endangered species.
But, you know the space launch that we had yesterday?
Yeah.
Baby Yoda was on it.
I saw it. Actually, I saw the launch.
Did you see the Baby Yoda inside?
No.
It was on the news.
It's kind of far away. I didn't know.
Like,
I saw the actual launch going into the air.
They're like, we have an unexpected traveler with us, and it was Baby Yoda floating throughout when they're growing up. Then they strap him in. Baby Yoda, baby Yoda.
Oh, Jesus. All right, well, I think that's...
what do you guys have?
Pretty good. Oh, yeah, wait. We'll just wait.
Adam? Justin? Kim?
That was actually a pretty decent show. I liked it.
I liked it too. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on all of our social medias.
Don't forget to hit your notification button so you get us every Tuesday morning between the hours of 9 and 11 a.m. or whenever we post something randomly.
Like our contests.
Like our contests or...
Commercials. That DJ makes. Hasn't made yet.
Sometime.
We will. If you look around the room, all my batteries are now charging. For every camera.
That's a little scary.
Guess what we're going to be doing this week?
Oh, man. I got things to do.
Nope. You told me wait 2 weeks. And I did. We might even start filming the process of doing, trying the wife's cooking without showing her.
But next week.
Yes, I mean.
We got Apex this week.
What?
We're still... You want to...
I want to make content.
Don't forget... to share.
The more subscribers and shares that you get, the more contests we can do.
Right. I want to do some more contests. We always get less. This time we do a contest, tell them 1,000.
so only 3 of them will watch.
Only 3 of them will watch. Hey,
We're trying,
watch
guys.
when we do the content. Giving money away, I'm in.
We brought the visuals back. That was good.
Yeah, look.
See you next week.